I hope you guys are doing well. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I have another fragrance review for you, and today's fragrance is going to be this right here. It's from the house of Hermes, and this is the packaging. It's called the Elixir de Merveilles, and let's get started. So I'm in a private group, and it's mostly about handbags or purses and other luxury items. So I live in Southern California in Los Angeles, and I have a friend who lives in Northern California, and the Hermes boutique was having a private event where if you bought any perfume you could get free engraving on it, whatever you wanted. There was no character limit, so you could get a slogan like "I love you Mom" or "I love you Lisa." You can get your name, you can get your initials. So she got this for me, and I just chose to get my initials on it. So it came, she sent me also a handbag, and also it came with the Hermes ribbon. It was originally wrapped nicely before I opened it. So this is the packaging, which I love, and when you open it, it looks like this. And so this is what it looks like, the bottle looks like. So it's a nice, beautiful amber color, and that's what it says. So I just got my initials. It says OCA in this nice, funky cursive writing, and it sits in an angle when it sits on your counter, like so, which looks really pretty on your counter. So let's get into what this smells like. So the way that I would describe this as, I would describe it as intoxicating. I absolutely love this scent. So if you know me, I don't wear, or I haven't worn any fragrance longer than 3 days in a row. This one I've worn 8 days in a row, which is very, very, very rare for me. I honestly cannot remember the last time I did that. It's been literally years since I've ever worn a fragrance more than 3 days in a row. But I'm in love with this fragrance. It was originally launched in 2006, so I've had it before, but lately I've just been living off the samples, and I was actually going to wait for the Sephora VIB sale so I can get it for 20% off, but being a fragrance addict like myself, getting a personalized bottle with my initials or something on it like that trumped me getting 20% off. But anyway, so like I said, this fragrance to me is simply intoxicating. And the other thing I'll say about it is that it's very, very, very well blended. So there's so many notes in here. With all the things that are in here, you would think that it would give you a headache just by, you know, having all of these things in here, but it's mixed and blended so well that they did just a great job on it. So let me tell you what it has in it. On the Fragrantica website, it's classified as an Oriental Fugue perfume. And if you know me, I'm not really into Oriental fragrances. They're not my favorite. I don't really like super heavy fragrances. So I would classify this more as a light Oriental fragrance, just because it still has that rich, you know, spiciness to it, but it's not super heavy, super bold, really loud, or anything like that, because it's balanced so well by all the other ingredients in it. So it's very smooth. I would describe it as a very warm, creamy, at the same time it's woodsy and it's citrusy, and it still has a little hint of spiciness to it. So this comes in two different sizes that I know. It comes in the 1.7 ounce and a 3.3 ounce, and you can get it at different places like obviously the Hermes website. You can get it at the Hermes boutiques, you can get it at other high-end department stores, and you can also get it at Sephora. So if you have a chance to smell it, definitely give it a whiff. And let me tell you the notes that are in here. So there are so many, so I had to write a lot of them down. So there is Peru balsam, there is vanilla sugar, amber, and there's also caramel, which gives it that hint of sweetness. There is sandalwood and cedar, and also oak, which also give it that woodsy smell. There's also oak moss, and there's also that deeper, spicier smell of the tonka bean and patchouli. And then there's also siam resin, which honestly I don't know what siam resin smells like by itself. And then it also has incense, and then it also has a citrusy smell of the orange peel. So when I first sprayed this, I could definitely smell the orange peel right off the bat, and it doesn't smell specifically like oranges. I just know that smell in perfumes because I've used to smelling it. So it's similar to, like, if you know what Coco Mademoiselle smells like, that has an orange, like mandarin oranges in it, and I can smell that in there as well. So it's similar to the way like this one is mixed in there. So that citrusy orange smell gives it the lighter part of it, and then it also has that creaminess and the sweetness of the vanilla sugar along with the caramel, and then the woodsy part of the oak and the cedar, and it's just so well blended, I can't even tell you. And it's strong, but it's not offensive. So the sillage, which is the smell that's around you, like when someone gets around you, they can smell it when they get up on you, but it's not super loud so that like you can smell it when you come through the door or when you're outside and somebody says, oh my God, Lisa's coming, I can smell her perfume. It's not like that kind of loud. So it's strong enough that it lasts a long time. I can get anywhere from 8 to 10 to 12 hours wear out of it. So I can spray it in the morning before I go to work, and I can still smell it on my skin after I come home from work. So it's a very long lasting perfume, and it's marketed toward women. However, I think men could also wear this. So I've had men at work say, oh my God, you know, what is that? You know, I would actually wear it myself. So I've had men tell me that they would wear this, and you know, then I've had men say, oh my God, what is that smell? I want to buy it for my wife or my girlfriend. So I think it's a very universal fragrance. And if you had to classify it into seasonal, I would honestly say you could wear this year round. But probably if people classified it, I would say it's more, maybe they would put it in the fall or winter scent just because it has that warmness and creaminess to it. But since it also has the citrusy scent of the orange, you know, that slight part of the orange, you could also wear it in the spring and the summertime. So it's light enough for that. It's nice for a date fragrance, and it's just a beautiful fragrance. I absolutely love it. It has that nice soapy, clean, fresh, creamy, warm smell. I can't get enough of it. So anyway, obviously scents are subjective. So if you smell this or if you have it, you know, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think of it. There is another one, which I think this one was created from the Eau de Merveilles. and this is the Elixir de Merveille. So it is different. The Eau de Merveille is a little bit lighter, while this one's a little bit woodsier and a little bit heavier. So this is my favorite of the two. But anyway, so smell it, leave me a comment below, let me know what you think, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye.